All right, this is a reaction to Alex Eubank, which is the internet fitness pretty boy, top of the line there. Someone I've never been a big fan of. I don't really understand the draw, but again, I'm more of a bodybuilder than a fitness influencer pretty boy. Because I don't really get it. He's not big, he's not particularly lean, but I guess he's got pretty hair, and he posts a lot of videos of himself hanging out with girls. So maybe that's the draw, right? I don't know, but he posted a video recently of himself being very critical of Sam Sulek for Sam's steroid use and the influence that it's going to have on kids. And man, I'm torn on this kind of thing, and let me explain both sides of it. On one side, please leave a comment, let me know what you think, help me out, try to figure this out. On one side, I think Alex is doing this for views. He teases in every video, the caption of every video, because I don't watch his videos, the ones that just pop up, saying, "Oh, am I going to hop on gear? 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 Is this when I finally hop on gear?" So, he is just really overblown that, which is why I try to pay as little attention to that kid as possible. But, in the same boat, um, I didn't know how many people actually think Sam's not on gear, which is, as someone who's more seriously in the industry, who coaches bodybuilders, who's coached multiple bodybuilders on prep and competitions and things like that, who's himself a bodybuilder, understands what gear looks like. But these kids, I guess, don't. And again, I thought it was kind of a running joke if anyone actually thought Sam wasn't on gear. But I saw a picture, I guess I saw a video, it was a TikTok of him recently where he is talking, or it's a before and after picture. And it's like when he was bulking versus when he was at the end of his bulk and at the end of his cut. And at the end of his bulk is where he started working with Hostile. And those guys got him under control. They told him to start taking Accutane, which cuts down on the crazy acne that guy had because of his incredibly high gear usage, probably a considerable amount of tren, very high doses of test, all kinds of stuff. All of those anabolics give you incredible acne if not kept under control. Then he just looked like hell. I mean, chest, back, shoulders, all of that looked awful. Then he hops on Accutane, and now he looks significantly better. I'm very happy for him because that was going to cause a lot of scarring. But I looked at the comments on this video, and it said, a lead comment was, on the left you can see where he was on gear, and the right you can see where he stopped. The left being the picture before he started taking Accutane, and the right being the picture where he took Accutane. He's still on gear. He's still on copious amounts of gear, significant amounts, guys. But oh my God, I mean, I thought it was a joke. This comment had a ton of likes and a ton of people defending it. And I kept scrolling down. It's the same thing over and over again. I'm so glad he quit taking gear, blah, blah, blah. The amount of people, I'm assuming mostly kids, who really believe that he can achieve that goal without copious amounts of gear, and that the only reason his acne cleared up is because he stopped, blew my mind. So on one boat, I think Alex is doing this for clicks, and Alex literally profits off of exploiting a religion where all of his videos and his whole mantra is, if you follow me and buy my stuff, you can also be a pretty boy that gets lots of girls and lives out in California and make all these videos with these hot girls. And if you click on his apparel line, I believe, he's all about religion. It's all this religious stuff. And I'm like, that's not, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a devout Christian, but that's not what I understand Christianity to be, right? So he kind of is a sex symbol while also promoting Christianity to a bunch of kids. And at the same time, he also promotes a betting service. And gambling is awful, right? Gambling affects so many people, especially kids. So he's taking money from religion and gambling that he's promoting to kids, and he's being critical of someone else. So I think he's the last person to comment on it. I don't care what Sam's doing. He's the last person to comment on it. That kid, I can't stand him. I really hope he dies off of relevancy. But on the Sam side, if there are genuinely so many kids that believe that he is not on a significant amount of gear, that's the point where I feel like it's almost a responsibility for him to say something, because you just have to, man. Like, you just have to. And I've largely believed people's cycles are their own business and you can do whatever you want. I don't care. But man, when you have that big of a following and a lot of them are kids and a lot of them are convinced you're not taking gear, you don't have to come out and tell them your cycle, because that's going to make them want to hop on. But at some point, you got to just make a video where you say, yeah, I'm on a significant amount of gear year round. This is not achievable naturally, right? So let me know in the comments what your take is. Maybe convince me otherwise, because I'm torn in the middle on whether Sam has that responsibility or not to tell people.